So we have host, which refers to the CPU, including all the memory and everything. Then we have device, which refers to the GPU, and finally we have kernel, which kernels which are functions that are to be executed on the GPU. Now these are written in CUDA C, which is more than just an extension of C. It's a whole new programming language now. But there are some limitations here, like we cannot use recursion, but iteration is fine though. We cannot use variable parameters like we can use them on normal functions in C programming language. We cannot use system memory. In fact, memory hierarchy of GPUs and CPUs are completely different. Because of this, CUDA provides an API to allocate memory on GPUs, and we need to pass data between them before we can work on it. And finally, we can't have functions which return anything other than void. Now let's have a look at what function qualifiers are for CUDA. We have three of them. First is global, which are used to indicate a function that is called by our host and is going to be running on the device. Then we have device, which which are used to indicate a function that is called by the device and runs on the device itself. Then we have host functions or no qualifier functions. These are normal functions called by host and runs on host. Now you may have noticed that there is no functionality of functions called by device and running on host, because that makes no sense, because GPUs are treated as adjunct processors, meaning they will perform some task as and when requested. So calling a function, please turn off your mics. So calling a function from device to run on host make no sense.